We've started to talk about correct communication. The next step, and as a top tip, if you can master this step, it will transform your training. This is about successive approximation or shaping. The amazing thing is, every one of you is naturally brilliant at shaping. The unfortunate thing is, we often don't exhibit that. Okay? What I tend to see is people go, shaping's about taking a behavior, loading, riding, leading, losing weight, giving up smoking, starting exercise, breaking that final behavior down into tiny steps, rebuilding them so that the animal or person can achieve them. Everybody's nodding. Of course we do that, Ben. Yes. What I see is this. I want to teach my horse to load in the trailer. What are your steps? Well, I go to the trailer. That's step 1. Step 2, we go up the ramp. Step 3, I go through the trailer. Step 4, shut him in and go to the show. I'm shaping behavior. The problem is the steps are too big. Absolutely crucial for safety, for confidence, for the animal's security and learning, is to be able to get the size of the steps correct. They're tiny. So for me, you want to teach your horse to load on the trailer. Can he walk over a pole on the ground? Can he back over a pole on the ground? Can he walk over a piece of tarpaulin 30 centimetres wide? Can he back over that piece of tarpaulin 60 centimetres, 90 centimetres, a metre? Can he stand on the tarpaulin? Can he go under some bunting? Can he go into some bunting that's 20 metres apart, 15 metres apart, 12 metres apart, 8 metres apart, 5 metres apart, 2 metres apart, a metre apart, while going under some bunting and over the tarpaulin? We haven't even been near the trailer yet. What are the steps of the trailer? Let's go to the bottom of the trailer, go away. Let's stand on the trailer, back up again. Let's go 2 or 3 steps up the trailer, get back off again. Let's walk through the ramp. Let's pause in the trailer for 2 seconds. Let's pause for 5 seconds, for 10 seconds, for 20 seconds, for 30 seconds. Oh yeah, Ben, that's what we meant. That's what we were going to do. So here's my question. How many of you horse trainers, donkey trainers, mule trainers use a written training plan? Oh, unanimous show of hands. Isn't it bizarre? You are keeping everything up here. It's the wrong place to have it. Because if you're thinking about what you're going to be doing, you can't be present in the moment with what you're trying to do with the horse at that second. It's a classic error. People don't write down the goals. They don't write the shaping plan out. So we talked about clipping earlier. My shaping plan for clipping has 120 steps. My shaping plan for loading has about 80. Picking up feet, about 90. If you've got a young horse you want to train him to ride, that's 6 shaping plans, each with about 80 to 100 steps in. And you've got them all up here. You are going to lie to yourself. You're going to jump steps, miss steps, forget where you were on your steps. We're human. But the thing is, we know about shaping. Have any of you ever helped a child learn to talk? Yeah, if you're a parent, yeah? If you've got younger brothers or sisters. Here's the amazing thing. I've got a son, he's 13 months old, he's learning to talk. And I was observing the shaping process, and it's incredible with babies. This is where we are, as humans, generally at our best. He gets up early in the mornings, about 5 o'clock, I go walk the dogs, I put him on my back, and we go out for a walk. My wife, she passed him a biscuit yesterday morning. She said, biscuit, and he went, nit-nit. And she went, yay, biscuit, good boy. Well, he didn't say biscuit, he said nit-nit. Yeah, but it was close enough. Nit-nit. Hang on a minute. See, and it made me think about children and how we shape that behaviour. And we start to just with a gurgle and a smile and words that are imperceivable to anybody else, but we reward them. Yay, well done, isn't it? I didn't go, that's not no biscuit. Say biscuit. Biscuit! Biscuit! So I've just deafened Alan, sorry. Biscuit. No, I went, yay, biscuit. That's really cool. He's learning all these words. Most of them are incorrect. He thinks anything with 2 legs that flies is a quack quack. He doesn't even use the word duck. Do I go, it's a duck? No, it's a lesser spotted woodpecker. Can you not get it right, please? No, I go, yay, quack quack. Will he learn to say duck? Yes. When he's 14 and he's still going quack quack, we'll have a chat about it. We might worry about when he's going, what in it? We'll have a talk about grammar and enunciation. But everybody knows at 13 months, we are rewarding anything that comes out. Yet we get our horse, we ask it to do something, it doesn't do it perfectly. We go, say biscuit. Biscuit. Do it again, biscuit. We don't reward the try. We keep pushing until we get the whole word. Why can't you say it? Why don't you jump? That would be crazy with a child. Yet we do it with a horse. We keep pushing. We saw Jack come in here and he walked round and he was on the edge of his comfort zone and it was amazing and we went, let's go home. We didn't say biscuit. We didn't make him stand still. We didn't take it to the next level because what he'd done was brilliant. Why would we not reward that? Why would we not mark that? Because if you keep pushing, you end up with a train wreck. We'll talk about that in step 5. This thing about shaping. William has been able to walk, bless him, since he's 10 and a half months. And in the learning process, he started some months before that just being able to roll over. And then crawl and then kneel up and drag himself up and stand there and then fall over. Do you know how many times he must have fallen over learning to walk? And not once did we go, you know what, I'd give up if I were you. We rewarded every single failure because it was part of the shaping process. Good boy, well done, excellent. From that tiny whoo, to being able to walk and to run around and do all of these things, constantly being rewarded and marked and good and well done. That is the essence of shaping that we should be using with our horses. So when we see a horse like Jack, he comes in here, we do something tiny, just walking round. There will be a devil on one shoulder and an angel on the other. The angel will be whispering, finish, run away, quit. The angel who you may listen to will say, do some more, you would if you were any good. You should do a bit more, push him a bit further. He's just taking the mickey, see if you can do a bit more. Because we're instant gratification people, we tend to see what would happen if. I've just picked that leg up once, wow. Pick it up again, go on, you would if you were any good. And we reach down there, and this little angel's going, no, stop, don't. And you hear that intuition, but you pick up the foot anyway, and it kicks out, and you go, oh. Now I've got to undo, and I've got to go back down the shaping plan, I've got to build it all back up again. Shaping is absolutely the key to good training. But the size of the steps, absolutely crucial. My experience is people just inevitably make the steps too big. It's the way of training. So you've got your steps. And because we're just limited for time here, I've got to pass them around. There's a few examples of some shaping plans that are written down because I know what happens. Human nature. 17 years I've been going, write a shaping plan. Write a shaping plan. I go and see people. Months later I go, where's the shaping plan? And they went, mm-hmm. That's the wrong place for it. So I wrote a load of shaping plans. I put them on my website so people can get them so that you can actually think about it. You can see the steps that are there and how small they are and how tiny they are. Because the great thing about having something written down, you can have gaps in your training. You reward yourself by ticking stuff off. You can see how far you've come. You can go and you go, actually, every time you start a training session, start lower down the shaping plan than where you finished the last session. Always start easier. Yeah? When we're shaping, just like with William, like with training horses, we're not correcting them. When he says quack, quack, I might occasionally say, It's a crow. I don't go, no, it's not a quack quack, it's a crow. We just add in learning. We're not trying to correct behaviour, we're trying to encourage, create behaviour, allow behaviour. We're just trying to be better. And that's what we need to do with our horses, is just to stretch these things. It's what we need to do with ourselves. Anybody ever wanted to change themselves? You know, give up the smoking, start the exercise, diet, all that sort of stuff, yeah? It's the biggest area you'll see what happens when you take the steps that are too big. Right, I'm going to start running. Really? Yeah. Let's get all the kit on. You're out there about 150 yards down the road, and your body's starting to go, what are you doing? You idiot, you're going to die. Your heart rate's going up. You're starting to sweat. Stop. You're feeling uncomfortable. That's a bad idea. You want to stop smoking? Right, I've stopped smoking. You're going to go on a diet? No, it's all right, I'm on a diet, thank you. Willpower is finite. You get to the end of the day, you had a bad day, you've not resisted all day, and then someone says, glass of wine. No, yeah, all right, then. I'll start tomorrow. Let me tell you about shaping. Here, hey, just very briefly, to give you an idea, I'm trying to put this in your head. You want to shape exercise, right? First week, do not exercise. Just think about it. In the morning, when you open your eyes, think, if I was exercising, I'd get up and go for a run. I'm not, I'm just staying here. Second week, put your exercise gear by the bed, yeah? And then walk past it. Don't put it on, just walk past it. Yeah. After about a week, you'll think, that's stupid, I might as well put that on. So you'll be downstairs in the morning, you've got your exercise gear on, you're going around, people are going, you're going running? Don't be daft, that's for idiots. After about another week, you're an exercise, but you think, well, I better do something. You're doing about a minute jogging on the spot. That'll be enough of that. You build that up after 8, 9, 10 weeks, you'll be someone in your mind who exercises. You want to give up, you want to diet, fantastic. Cabbage soup for a week. End of the week, yeah? You got no friends, but you get on them scales. You're like, are these scales working? You've only lost £1, £2, whatever it is. You're disappointed because in your mind you were going to lose a stone. Now I'm a bit cross because I haven't lost as much weight as I hoped to. What do I do when I'm frustrated? I reach in the fridge and I get something to eat. Oh, God, I've eaten something. That's it. I'm a blooming failure. What about if you just plan to lose £1 a week for 14 weeks? Yeah, but Ben, 14 weeks to lose a whole stone in weight. Really? It's better than the 7 years of yo-yo dieting you've been doing. It's the whole thing that we go through. We try to change things. Why do you want to shape that behaviour? Because you can imagine with Jack what would have happened if we'd pushed him further. Scenario 1, we get lucky. And we get to do a bit more, and he stands still and he holds himself together, and we get some scratches and we go, hey, good trainer me. We walk away. Brilliant. He's been a bit terrified, but we got away with it, and it's cool. Scenario 2, we push him a bit further, he can't cope. Spins round, kicks out, gets nervous. Now we've got 20 minutes to just try and get him back to calm. Who was the training about, me or him? It wasn't what I could do, it's about him. Anybody got a fear or a phobia? Spiders? Look, you're not going to admit it, are you? You're going, I'm not going to admit that. Spiders, snakes, claustrophobia, public speaking, heights, yeah? Think about it. How do you want to be trained? For those of you with a spider phobia, squash it. Okay, that's what you're thinking. You're going to get pretty close to do that. Your fear's not that bad. What we're going to do is I've got a room over here, it's got 300 spiders in it. Shall I change the look on her face? 300 spiders, none of them are poisonous, that would be silly. Big ones, little ones, fast ones, slow ones. And I'm going to take you to that room and I'm going to shut you in the room. How are you feeling? Die. You'd die. You wouldn't, you just think you would. Is the thought of it worse? It's bad, isn't it? Why would I take a bigger step of trying to make you hold a spider when even the thought of it is bad? It's crazy. But people are going around going, look, it's okay, you can hold the spider. Look, and you're wanting to run away. Doesn't work like that. You can do it, you can flood them, yes, if you really want to, and that's what a lot of trainers do. But actually it's about learning and allowing the animal, the person, to learn in tiny steps. is really important. If you can get the size of your steps right, you become safe, you develop something called trust, and you really, really transform where you can go. Let's bring Biscuit back in again if we can. He seems to be particularly relaxed.